Hey YouTube, this next Diecast review will be on Josef Newgarden's 2019 NTT IndyCar Series Championship diecast. This is a diecast that I picked up from the IMS gift shop. I picked it up from the Speedway. When the Speedway picked it up the other day, I said, well, you know what, if it's going to get here before the weekend, I'll definitely get it. And it arrived here Thursday, I want to believe, but I didn't get a chance to review it really until this current moment. So here it is, the Josef Newgarden Championship diecast. It is a oval configuration diecast, unfortunately, with the red wall Firestone tires inside special packaging. And a couple of decal changes, of course, with the Verizon car, like this is 2017, with the Hitachi car in general. A little bit of differences. In fact, do I have the regular car? Yes, I do. So maybe we'll go over some of the marquee differences on both of the cars, but not really too much different on each and every one of them. The main difference really here is the packaging in the Firestone red wall tires. So here we go. We got Josef Newgarden hoisting the championship trophy on the top left of the packaging, and of course says NTT IndyCar Series Champion. Got Josef Newgarden hoisting the cup again with him at Laguna Seca, and I'm not too sure who is behind him, but that looks like an amazing photo. Got Josef Newgarden, 2019 NTT IndyCar Series Champion. The packaging itself comes in Josef Newgarden's Hitachi colors. We got really a nice silver, red, and white colors on the packaging. And it's got some red stripes on it, it's got some black on it, a little bit of a red stripe comes onto the photo itself with the backdrop of Laguna Seca. And over here got some red stripes too. And we'll flash forward to the back of the packaging where we have Josef Newgarden's stats for the 2019 season. And there's him hoisting the championship trophy once again. And let's see, the bottom has all the copyright information. And now we're going to proceed with opening this diecast out of the packaging. This car right here is especially for the review, but I also have one for my personal collection. So here we go. Let's take this thing out of its box and begin the review of it. Alright, she's out of the packaging, and now we're ready to review this sucker. So anyways, you know, this comes, like I said before, this comes with a card, and we're going to have the card as a placeholder here. This has Josef Newgarden hoisting the championship trophy, and of course you can pause at any moment and take a look at all the beautiful stats he had. If you look at the stats he had from last year, there's no reason why as to why he was the IndyCar champion last year. Absolutely consistent. You know, Pagano, the first part of the year was completely off the map, and he didn't really spark until after winning the Indianapolis 500. So before I begin reviewing this car in general, I kind of want to go over some of the key differences as compared to the Josef Newgarden car, the regular car from this year. From last year, excuse me. The main differences really are just some minor decal changes. You know, really one of the first things I want to point out is this car has the NTT IndyCar Series logos onto them. And of course, you know, as this car right over here does not have those. Let's proceed over to the roll hoops. You can see the roll hoop has the IndyCar logo on that one. This has the NTT IndyCar Series logo. You got the Firestone red tires on this car. And of course the regular Firestones as a part of the oval configuration on this car. Some little decal changes on the side pods, the red tires, and the wing itself here is white on this car, whereas it is black on here because the Greenlight company is basing the car off of what was raced, and of course the road course car has white wings as to compared to the oval car, which has black wings. So there you go. They based it off of that car. But in all reality, this is really cool. This is a fine collector's item. It does not have the frontal protection device as I would anticipate it, because the 118s had them, but of course you can see right here the 164s do not. But anyways, this is a really cool looking diecast. I personally recommend this to any Josef Newgarden fan, really to any collector in general. These championship cars, these things sell. Like, they are a hot ticket for some reason. If these things were on the road course wings, these would be even more of a hot ticket. These are beautiful cars. But, you know, in all reality, this car is just flat out gorgeous. What I like about it is they incorporate as much of the road course car as they can. Greenlight is a company that is very small. They only have 6 employees in China, and they have maybe 12 in the United States. That's what I was told from the last time I know. And for them to create a whole new mold, as we've seen in the past, it does cost a pretty penny. So it's justifiable, but at the same time, it's not really justifiable. If they really sold some road course cars, man, they would make some serious bank. Like some serious bucks. Like, I'm the type of guy that will review both the road course and the oval configuration cars. But whatever they offer, I'm going to buy, because they offer some great quality products. And with this car, in general, I do not see really any quality control issues with it whatsoever. As of right now, I might have seen maybe a decal misplacement, but that's about it. I mean, it's gotten to the point where they even start incorporating decals on the gearbox. I'm really liking the direction these guys are taking. And most, if not all, of this car is pure die-cast metal. You could probably argue with the undertray here. By the way, this is production number 2715 out of God knows how many. And I'm guaranteeing you about all 3,000 of these will probably be gone by the end of this year. These are hot tickets, people. And these are really nice cars. They're just really nice diecast in general. I mean, I never had a problem whatsoever with any of these. What I like about this car also is that it has the typical Team Penske livery. I mean, you have the wings, which are colored white here. Got a nice little red stripe that literally wraps around the car, and it goes right to the rear gearbox. And where the engine cover is and all that good stuff, basically the whole top of the car is colored white. And the wing is colored white, like I mentioned earlier, because it bases off of the road course car. The whole side pods, where the electronics are, the air flicks, the floor, it's all black. And the wing itself here on the front of the car is red, white, and black. The nose, like I mentioned, the tub rather, is all white. Another key, like I said, the key difference is, the NTT IndyCar Series logo in both of the key places. When the diecast was originally produced, when the original car was coming out, they did not get the NTT logo or anything like that. They didn't even announce the sponsorship. And so that's kind of justifiable that they did not have those. Fitzgerald P1 award by NTT is on there as well. And I'm also noticing chrome rims on this car. Yes, chrome rims on the other one too. But one thing I really would like to see on this car, and it's completely absent on the 164s. Penske has a chrome suspension. I would like to see a chrome suspension on these cars. I mean, they can afford the paint, they can do it, make it chrome for the Penske cars. That would be sick. The chrome suspensions are just awesome. But that's what I would personally recommend out of this car to improve it. But otherwise, it seems like for a generic 164, they did pretty well with it. If they want to produce some really cool race versions or championship cars, invest in a mold, and believe me, you best believe it, I will be purchasing them. But we don't have any Takuma Sato cars as announced yet, because any excuse they can make a Sato car, they will make it. This is overall beautiful. Here's 360 view of this car. Here's the right side. Here's the back of the car. Here's the top of the car. And here's the under tray. Beautiful die cast. What a gorgeous looking car. And I'm hoping that this winds up in your collection. Do I recommend this to a friend? Yes. These things really go off the market very quickly. And once they're gone, they're gone. Beautiful car. A couple things I would like to see better on this car. One would particularly be with the chrome suspension on the car. And two, yeah, definitely invest in some road course wings, because they can sell both the road course and the oval version like the Hot Wheels cars did. They make some serious bank out of that crap. Comment, like, and subscribe. And this is Race Day 29 reminding you to join the fight to stop bullying. It does get better. The Diecast Kid is always happy to see you.